Test. Anybody here? Test, test. Test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2, test, test, test. Anybody tell me if there's any good sound? Okay, just a second. I got to turn off my volume. You guys want to tell me if there's any good sound? Sound clarity is A-okay for you guys? Hear you loud and clear? Awesome, thanks. Oh, the Luxus guy. He's back. You guys, you were trying to get me to figure out the computer, man. You know what it was? You know what I had to do, man? All I had to do was call the telecom company and tell them to reset it. That was it. So that was it, guys. All righty. So what I'm going to do, so you guys still have everything. Present, share screen. Let's go BTC. All right, here we are, guys. Bitcoin. Okay, I got on the futures chart because I've been paying more attention to the futures chart. Been getting more data out of it, guys, on this chart. Okay. But has a couple things going against it. Let me take it, put it on regular. You see this trend? You see this trend on the futures chart, guys, right here? Boom, 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 boom. Look what that candle did. That candle back tested it right on the back of that. But you know what I think is going to happen, guys? I think there's going to be another push up. I think there's going to be another push up in Bitcoin. I could be wrong about that, but I'm just thinking there's going to be another one like right up to there maybe. I think it's going to go sideways for a little while, and it's going to shoot up to 28.5. And then that'll be it. So it's got to be in there maybe for a little while too, if you think about this, right? Any of you guys follow the 60-day cycles? So you have this cycle right here, right? It took 28 days to hit the top, okay? And then if you take the whole cycle from top to bottom, this cycle was 68, 69 days, okay? So now technically, for those that don't know, the 60-day cycle, the Bitcoin will go up anywhere from 8 days to 25 or more than 30 days. If it goes more than 30 days, it's bullish. That's a bullish cycle. So like this cycle right here was only 28. So it was a short cycle. So it was questionable. You had to start thinking, hey, why did it only do 28 days? Well, now we're starting to find out why. It's not really bullish anymore, is it? So now over here, the start of the cycle has been 6 days. So more than likely, it's going to go out for like at least 15, depends on how bearish it is, maybe 15 or 20, maybe even 25 or something like that, guys. And then after that, if it just goes up for 20 days, right? It goes up for 20 days, and let's say it ends right there on the second week of September. Well, then you're going to start looking for 40 days, more or less, somewhere right around that area of a downtrend. So that's what I think possibly could be going on with Bitcoin. I don't think it's going to just be done and start dumping from there. So the chart, the smaller time frame doesn't look like that. It's going to do that. If you go to, I'll go to a 24-minute chart. As a matter of fact, let me go to the Bitstamp chart. what's going on here, TradingView. Go to the Bitstamp chart, and I should have some stuff popping up here. Make sure. Oh, yeah. Okay, you guys got it like that. Okay. So this is the Bitcoin Bitstamp chart, and so you see it this right here was your first spot to tell you it was a little bit more bearish than normal because this is the little fourth wave area and it broke down from that. So now it's down here, and if you check this Bitcoin wave, it's 50, it hit the 50% on the nose, which is usually a pretty good signal for a continuation to go up. So if you see the retrace, it hit 50% on the nose and it is going up. Seems like either TradingView or my internet is something's running slow here, isn't it? Hold on, let me check some things. You guys, is everything coming through okay for you guys? I'm going to test my speed just a second. See what's going on here, man. Yep, that download speed is fast. Download speed is cooking. You guys can hear me okay and everything? Upload speed is fine, so everything's fine. Let's see what we got here. Now I have an empty, oh no, it's not empty chart. So that's the deal. So more than likely, if Bitcoin stays up in this area and doesn't break down from here, then there's probably going to be some sort of continuation to go for Bitcoin, guys. And it hit 28,138, and I would be looking for 28.5 to maybe even 29K. Might even go higher than that. Don't know. Don't know, guys. So go to a daily chart. I already hit my initial target. That was the CME futures right there. CME's futures gap fill, that pink box. So it filled the gap. But what I think is going to go on is that a lot of shorts are piling in right here, right now. And I just think it's going to come back down, try to take them out and then dump is what I think could go on. You know, because that candle right now is looking pretty decent. I mean, it can still trend down from that candle, but it came down, hit that 50%, and then started to go up a little bit. So as long as it stays above that 50, even 618, but 50% is better. It stays above that, then it could probably do a trend continuation up to 29, maybe even too. It just kind of depends, guys. So, all right, let me do a sound check. Everything coming through okay for you guys? Sound and everything? Last time I was checking it on the phone, man, and I was getting this reverberation. And it was going through the phone and everything. I didn't know it could do all that, but so I'm not checking it on the phone. I could check it on YouTube. It actually works better, but so CRV. Which one are you, man? Are you on Twitter? Nobody wants to hang out tonight. Who's the guy from Twitter that wanted the Theta and some other coin? Want to check out Theta and T-Fuel? Patrick Richer. Sound good, brother? That's good, man. Patrick Richer, man. Hey, you got freaking abs on there, man. Is that you? Is that Smooth Operator? You're Smooth Operator, huh? Hey, man, did you see that? Bitcoin Cash got down to 190, man. Told you it's going to 190. Now it bounced. So that's a bouncing, man. The Iron Mike Tyson. Okay. All right, guys. So anybody in here who's a bull, man, thinks that we're in the start of the bull market? Chump Change, XD mining, and crypto. You think we're starting a bull market right now? You're not that built? I'm not that built either, man. I had abs when I was younger, man, but you really got to watch your diet to maintain your abs or be extremely active. So, Chump Change, XD mining, man. What's up, man? We starting a bull market. So what's up with you, Patrick Richer? You think we're starting a bull market, or what's your position, man? What's your position? Are we bull market ready, or are we going into an extended bear market? I'll give you guys know my position. I'm going to show you guys something, man. This right here, I'm going to go to a weekly chart. I'm going to show you guys total 2. Total 2 is not looking good, guys. Total 2 is not looking good at all. What's up with this trading view, man? This thing is not moving quick when I'm running the stream, is it? Total 2. That's Bitcoin on a weekly. Where's total 2? Total 2. It's at 535 billion, guys. It's at 535 billion. And total 2 is probably got one more meager push up. And I would say that's it, guys. So this position that total 2 is in, okay? This is, you see how it went through here and it was like stuck between the moving averages and stuff, guys? Like it was stuck between the 9 and the 21 and the 40. That was kind of giving it support, holding it up. And then it was above the 200 SMA too. Well, look at it right now, guys. Okay? You see that? It just backtests the 40. And there's the 9. The 9 and the 21 and the 40 are starting to make railroad tracks, and not the type that you want if you're a bull. Okay? That's what's going on right there, man. This right here. Okay? This whole thing, this total 2 was in one big fake out. Here's your flat. There's a 3-way move right here. This is a 3-way move. A 3-way move right there. This is a 3-way move right here. And what do you got over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For what? 3, 3, 5. What does that make? That makes the old fake out flat. It makes the old fake out flat, guys, just like that. You see? Your fake out flat. As a matter of fact, if I just go like this, right? I just make them straight. I'm just going to make it straight like that, okay? And you can see your perfect flat. Your perfect flat right there. And then it's already starting in its trend, and it's getting ready to go down into the abyss, more than likely, guys. So I hope you're not holding any altcoins. I hope you're getting out of your altcoins. Yeah, ban this Bitcoin news, just the start of it. What do you mean, man? Ban this Bitcoin ETF news, just the start of it? You mean start of the bull run? You think the Bitcoin ETFs, man, when do you think they're going to come out? Next week? Probably not till 2025. Just the start of it. Yeah, man. So Champ Change, XD mining, and crypto. You are a bull. Is that what you're saying? I'm discouraged, bro. I think alts will get even more wrecked. Yeah. I mean, take a look at total 2 on my screen. Yeah. Look at total 2 on my screen. What does it look like it's starting to do? Like, there's people, I see them on the videos. Yeah. Look at total 2. If it comes down to 400 billion, go ahead and load up on your altcoins. Man, I'll tell you what, man, they're going to regret that. They are going to regret that. All I can say is that maybe some of the altcoins that they buy, maybe they're just down so low that they don't have much farther to go. But, you got to remember, some of these altcoins, man, they go past a penny. Like, some of them have 0.000007. It's like, so, you know what I'm saying? So they could go pretty darn deep, As a matter of fact, that's what I think is going to happen with Cakecoin. So chump change, XD mining, crypto. I'm assuming you're a bull, and you're a bull because you think the ETFs are going to come out, and that's going to spawn the crypto market into a bull run. All right. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. The ETFs. Probably somewhere right around 2020, mid 2024, maybe going into 2025. That's right, Craig. You know the deal, man. You know the deal. All you got to do, man. I already put a good short, man, in the Discord today. It's not going to drop like a rock, but, it's just going to drift down. Probably drift down for the next, I don't know, couple days or something like that. Yeah, some good short opportunities. The only thing that sucks right now is Bitcoin is like sideways, and 2022 was a lot more. It was a lot better for shorts. I mean, like after March of 22, after it like went up and then it started going down. I mean, they were going down like a freaking elevator. It's like they're just like boom, So I started having arguments with these guys. Like I remember Phantom went over $3 back in January of 22. It went over $3. I had another bounce, and I actually put a lot of money in a Phantom on that to play that bounce, and I was really worried about it because I bought some at like $2.10, and then Phantom blew up over 310. But when it was at 210, it was like sitting there. I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Did I just screw this up, man? I started thinking. And finally, it took off, and it was all over the YouTube. I mean, everywhere. Maybe it's about Phantom this, Phantom that. Oh, yeah, let's do it, Phantom. Let's get rich, right? And so about that time, it went up to $3.31. I can't remember if it went to $3.60, something like that. It was in the $3 range, and then it started coming back down. I said, hey, guys, man, it's time to get out of Phantom. What are you talking? Moon Boys come around, man. I started hating my guts a little bit. What are you talking about, man? Phantom's good coin, man. Got good fundamentals, man. It's going to keep on rolling, man. I said, come on, man. These coins don't go up forever, man. They got to come back down, man. That thing popped up. It will come back down. So I started having arguments with more Moon Boys, and Phantom got to $2.60. I said, look, guys, it's going on back to $2. It's going down to $2. No, it's not, man. Not $2. No way, man. So then it went to $2. I was like, that's probably going to go. Like, it went lower than I was projecting every time. I was like, I think it go to $1.20. It's going to $1.20 now, guys. Oh, come on, man, $1.20. Like, it got down to $1.19, and the Moon Boys were like, oh, yeah, man, I feel like I robbed a bank. I got Phantom for $1.19. I said, well, it's going to go to 50 cents now. You're not going to feel like you robbed a bank after that. So, and look at it now. It's at what? 20 cents. 21 cents. So yeah, the altcoins can go. Probably some more down pressure in the near future. Let's see. Chump change, XD mining, and crypto. Probably some down pressure in the near future, but overall, this awareness will bring in little Timmies that didn't know what Bitcoin was to get interested, which is bullish long term, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I mean, I'm bullish on Bitcoin long term, but I'm not going to sit on Bitcoin from 30,000. Let's say Bitcoin went up to 69,000. I'm not going to sit on Bitcoin from 69,000 back down to 12. That's not how it's supposed to work. This whole, oh yeah, let's get some coins, man, and just hodl. Hey, man, that was a good strategy for the past 10 years because it was constantly in a bull market and it went up. What was it? Like the first round, it went up like 14,000%. It was an altcoin. It was basically an altcoin, right? But yeah, I mean, you see the chart. Hey, Chump Change, you see that total 2 chart that I have on there, man. You see those moving averages, right? Okay. Now, I'm not talking about my predictive moving averages I have on there, those algos. I have algos on that chart, and I have other algos to do that. And here's the deal with the algos. The algos haven't been wrong yet. I mean, they're off a little bit, but they haven't been wrong. So you can pretty much say that I'm looking at the total 2 chart, and all I think about is a freaking parachute that it looks like it's going to need because the fall is going to be boom. So that is telling me, what that's telling me is that there's going to be some selling in the altcoins. I mean, it's plain as day. You know, these guys that say they're buying altcoins, they're going to be selling their altcoins. Okay. Just like the guys with Phantom. I went through this in 2022, guys. I don't really like to see, look, I wouldn't say that I'm a contrarian when it comes to the markets. I'm just a realist. Okay. I'm more like maybe a Gareth Soloway when it comes to the markets. I get more down to real. I don't like, he's a good trader and everything. I don't agree with his market analysis on everything. Plus, he's more in the stock markets. He knows more about the stock markets. But so that's more of my analysis. And if you hear Gareth speak, you know, what does he say? Oh, well, in crypto, you know, I mean, like, I'm just selling my Matic because I want to make a profit, you know, and everybody's like yelling at him. What do you sell your Matic for, man? Come on, man. We're supposed to huddle, you know, type mentality thing. So, but in 2022, I went through this, you know, I was like a lone wolf. Hey, guys, get ready for the downpour of altcoins. And believe me, it was a downpour, man, from like March of 22 to June. I mean, it was like raining altcoins. It was raining altcoins. Phantom went from $3 to 18 cents. You know, it was just raining. Kusama's at $200. Man, I had another argument with the guy on Kusama. What are you talking about, man? You seen the fundamentals on Kusama? Dude, that's a great coin, man. It's going back up to 350. Come on, man. No, it's not. So I said, instead of wishing it to go back to 350, sell your Kusama and short it. Just throw in, you know, you don't have to do any like super leverage or anything. All you got to do is put on a little bit of leverage and make money on the way down. While it's going down, you're making a little bit of money instead of losing money into coins. And look at it. This is like, what was this? April of 22. We're a year and a half later. If you held on to your Kusama coins, where would you be? Where would you be? Still down 75, 80%. Still. And it doesn't look like it's going to recover anytime soon. Because you know why? I'm predicting Kusama is going to round trip and go to $3 to $5. So, hey, Greg, do you think we finally get $30 XMR? XMR? I don't know about that. Isn't it like 150? Most amounts are down 50%. What should we do? Escape to stable coins? That's what I've been saying for over 60 days. For 60 days. You still have time to escape from your altcoins. I think there's going to be a little minor pump. Even Ethereum's going to pump up a little bit. A little minor pumps on some altcoins, possibly. So, but yeah. ICP fanboy asking about short-term, long-term price. Machine wash. ICP fanboy. Okay, let's see here. What do you got? You like ICP, huh? ICP can't get out of the bottom of the barrel, man. Rest in peace. Made that mistake once. Oh, I agree 100%. Okay. Yeah, man. You just have to take a realistic look at the markets, you know, guys. At the end of the day, I'm a bull, okay? I'm a bull, okay, in the markets. It's way better to be bullish. I'm bullish. And as a matter of fact, when it comes to bullishness, I push it, you know, like I don't, it takes me more time to actually switch bearish. Okay. And the beginning of 2022, you know, when total 2 was over here in June, it ripped this off and went down over here. It ripped that off. Hey, man, I didn't know at the time that was a flat. I had no idea that was a flat, right? It looked bullish. It looked like it had potential. It could be bullish. I said, hey, this is potential. Maybe we're going into a bull run, especially with Bitcoin. And then I started seeing the topping process, guys. And, you know, I didn't want it to be true, but I did an analysis. I'm looking at it. I said, my gosh, it is true, man. Cryptocurrency is going to really roll over hard, especially the altcoins, guys. Bitcoin will too. Now, if Bitcoin's going to break the low, that's a good question. I don't know yet, man. I don't know yet. I think that it might. I think Bitcoin might break the low, guys. So that $15,000 low. Well, this trading view, man, really takes up a lot of bandwidth, you know. Well, I'm running the live stream, I guess, but let me see. Bitcoin's at 27. Take a look at it. So it would be a 41% drop. Well, see, here's the issue, man. If this leg over here on Bitcoin is being connected over here like this, then, you know, it could get down to 8,000 or 10,000. My target really, if Bitcoin would be somewhere between 8,000 to 13 probably is what I would gather to say. Then you'll be able to get really cheap Bitcoin. And whatever alts are left over after that, you'll be able to get some really cheap alts, some really cheap altcoins. So the important thing is right now is that you protect your money from going down 50 or 60 or 70%, you know? So that's the important thing right now. So that's all I'm saying about that, right? You know, like you don't want to go and lose everything, man, like that you have putting them into these altcoins. So, all right, who we got? Sing Frey. Hey, Greg, do you think we finally get $30 XMR? Man, I don't know, man. Let me take a look at XMR. A lot of people like that coin. It's been around for a while, hasn't it? I think XMR. Let me take a look at that. XMR. It's at 141. It's got a ways to go, but it is an altcoin. So, okay, so not total doomsday scenario. No, I mean some of the altcoins I think will do okay. Monero XMR. Let's see here. The sound still going okay, guys? It's really taking a lot. My internet speed is really, really fast, and it's taking TradingView to really a long time to load up. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Let me go to a 2-day chart, see what's going on with XMR. Wait for it to load up. So hold on for a second. Hey, can you guys hear me still okay and everything? Because my TradingView is just like not even working right now while the stream is going. This is crazy. I have one thing after another going on with this stream. Like, checked it out. Last time it worked pretty good. And TradingView taking up all my bandwidth or something like that. That's crazy, man. It's just my tell of not wanting me to do live streams, I guess, huh? Hold on for a second. Let me stop sharing this real quick, guys. Let me stop sharing that real quick. So what I'm going to do is check it without the share, see what's going on here real quick. All right. Let me go to another chart. Let me get rid of that one. And I'm going to go to another one. Get rid of that. Try to get rid as much as I can to they say you're supposed to do these things to have this smooth stream and do other stuff. I guess I need to dig into that and check that out, right? But here we go. Yeah, XRMR is popping up now when I stop sharing it. So what do we got going on here? I'll show you guys here in just a second. All right. See if it's on a weekly for XMR. Hey, man, XMR is looking pretty good, man. XMR is looking pretty good. Actually, I'll show you. I'm kind of surprised. Share screen. Here we go. XMR. It's going to be like an XRP. This is a weekly chart. The weekly algos are saying it's going to follow that 200 period moving average up. So back down, and it was saying it's going to go up on the weekly. So go figure that one out, huh? It's going to follow the 200. So, you know, XMR reminds me of Litecoin in a way. So, you know, here's this massive pump and it's been sideways. Looks like it's going to go sideways even some more time for a while. So I know, what was it? I kept hearing some things about, oh, XMR is going to $1,000 or something like that. It's not now, guys. I mean, usually what happens, this is the reality of it. You can see right on that trend, it's going to break down from the trend. It looks like XMR is like, what's $30 down here? I don't think it's going to get to $30, to be straight with you. I think, if anything, it'll come right down to here. 41. But see, the deal is, guys, is like these coins, man, they all have this initial pump and they're going sideways. You know, who else did that? XRP did that initial big pump. Litecoin did that initial big pump. And the thing is I don't think we're going to be getting, I don't think you're going to be getting a massive pump anytime soon in the coin for XMR. I don't think you're going to get another one of these. I mean, maybe somehow, maybe this turns into like a diagonal or something and it corrects and then it rips out of there again. So the coin that's actually surprising to me out of all the coins, guys, is Cardano, because Cardano freaking ripped in a wave and then it came back down all the way to where it started and it ripped again, man. That's actually really impressive. Cardano is the only one that did that. I mean, it freaking ripped. It came all the way back to the bottom and it ripped again. That's the only coin in crypto that's done that. If you think about that, man, that's freaking crazy, man. So, yeah, there is hope for XMR. Maybe it's going to do another one of those mega legs. What was that thing? 10,000%, 100,000%, probably 100,000%, right? Let's check it out. Yeah, 116,000% is what it was. But Cardano is actually, if you look at the overall big picture on Cardano on a weekly chart, it's actually really impressive that it did 2 mega runs, man. I was like, wow, I saw that. I'm like, look at this one, man. This has got to be this best community because it did 2 pumps. It did 2 mega pumps. Okay, no, here we go. That's not the whole chart. Just a second, guys. Let me stop share real quick. I'm going to stop share, pull up the Cardano chart. For some reason, when I stop sharing, the Cardano comes, or the charts come through a little bit better or faster for me. So I don't know what the deal is, man, with that. You know, like my internet is blazingly fast. So like when I do a test on the internet, it says your system could easily handle like 7 or 8 things all at the same time if you wanted to do it. So anyhow, let me put on logarithmic. Here's Cardano. You see Cardano did this pump. It came back down and it did another pump. It's one of the few coins that did that actually did 2 pumps like that. So it's actually quite impressive if you think about that. Just a second. I got to present it. Sorry, guys. Let me share my screen here. Boom. I'll show you a Cardano, right? You look at Cardano's chart, guys. You see this chart? It did a pump. It came back down. It did a pump higher than the first pump. And it came almost back down to the bottom of the barrel. It did a round trip. So Cardano is it's actually quite impressive if you think about that. But I think Cardano is going to round trip again, guys. I think it's coming all the way back down to 10 cents, something like that. So you can see you see the pump and then the dump. and it came pump, and then the dump, and then that's Cardano's connector right there. And that's actually that connector wave is a very, very bearish connector, guys. Once I found out that these were connectors, but Veracity Coin did a pretty decent connector. This connector should have been way up here to like $1, but it didn't. It only went up to what? 46 cents. It should have gone way higher. But it's Cardano, man. Cardano's going to break this trend. It already has broken that trend. It looks like it's trying to do a back test right here. And there's a 200 SMA, and you'll be able to pick up Cardano for probably these prices. 11 cents, 3 cents, 2 cents, somewhere in here. Somewhere in this range is where it will come. Now, it'll be up to the community. It'll be up to the community because it's not going to be fundamentals. If they want that to be done again on Cardano, it'll be up to the community. Make sure people get them to buy it. That's the deal with that, guys. So it's only down 70 to all-time high. We talking about XMR song freight? XMR or Monero? LYXE buy area. LYXE did a connector. So it needs to bottom out. LYXE. Luxo. LYXE. Let me stop sharing. Let me stop sharing real quick, guys, because when I stop sharing, it actually pulls up a lot faster. So LYXE. All right, here we go. Doesn't look like, I know I got the whole chart. Yeah, here we go. LYXE, just a second, guys. Yeah, 3-day. Yeah, no, 2-day. 2-day chart. All right, this 2-day chart is saying there could be a pump. Second, guys, here we go. There we go right there. Okay, so you can see more than likely this is a connector wave. Okay. It's actually quite impressive too because it just came down to here and it went way over here above the 200 SMA. That 200 SMA right now is giving it support. So you can see it came back down, bounced on the 200, went up, bounced on the 200, came back down, had a back test on the 200, and it still looks like it's got a little bit of bullishness in it. Possibly if Bitcoin trends up a little bit more, maybe it can push back up to 815 into those areas. But I would expect after this is all done for a leg. You see this leg? This is your connector wave. And maybe it's already done the first leg. It could have. It could have done the first leg. So now it's over here, right? And then boom, like that. So the wave in the middle is your connector wave. Okay? The wave in the middle. So here, I'll show you guys. When I say connector wave, some people don't know what a connector wave is. Connector waves, so here's your A, B, C, right? Your connector wave is the wave in the middle. Okay? In this situation, it would be a WXY. But within that wave, like right here, you have A, B, C, right? So if it's going down, the connector wave goes back up. It comes down like this. It came down over here. And this is the connector wave to go back up. And that's what we've been in. That's what we've been in the crypto market, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Total 2, Total 3, Total Market Cap. They're all connector waves. Solana was in a connector wave, right? Solana was made not such a great connector wave, actually, to be honest with you. It should have gone a lot higher. But the wave right here in the middle is the connector wave to connect the A wave to the C wave. So you take this over here. This is actually would be a WXY, but I'll just leave it like this for simplicity's sake. So then you have this leg over here. Okay. And you can see if you go like this, I'll take this A, I'll put it right there, right? This is the A, here's your B, and here's your C. Okay? It's supposed to be a WXY, so don't hold me to that. So now you take that, and it's probably going to do something like that to connect this whole thing, to correct this whole cycle. And I would if it breaks down to this 392, your target would be right there at $1.70. Okay, is what I would be checking out. So, does that make sense for the LY? Bro, you didn't mention Oxford for a long time. Is this the buy area now? Not right now. Not where you want to be right now. No, for sure. If you want to do a trade, look, if you want to do a trade, that's different. Yeah, you could probably do a trade. So let's see. There might be a trade in there. I'd have to investigate it a little bit closer, but there might be a trade in here from 660 maybe up to $8.37 for a trade. 35% for a trade. Okay. And that's it. But otherwise, it's probably going to be coming down here, guys. Definitely these areas. It might stop here too, guys. It could stop there. If it stopped, if Luxo stops right here, it's actually quite bullish, guys. If you can believe this coin is actually quite bullish because it's way up here. Like this connector wave. See, you see how high it went? You see this wave? This wave, that wave is very bullish. Okay. Check Solana. That thing hit 618. Go check Solana and Cardano's connector wave. It would be like this big. This one went real big and high. So it's a good connector wave for Luxo, guys. It's a really good connector wave for it. And it took up the time. That was to take up time too. That's why I went like that. I thought I was bullish for a while, like 1, 2, 1, 2, and then now I got my answer. So, but these are the two areas I'd be looking at. This one and then that one. Some are right in that zone. You don't want it to break down from here. I don't think that it will, though. It's bullish. It's quite bullish. But you want it you want this right here. You want to see this, okay? You want to see, let me go like that. Hold on for a second. You want to see this coin make a clean move like that, okay? You don't want to start playing around in here and then go up here and come back down here and start making these freaking ugly waves like that, okay? You don't want that to happen. You want to see a clean wave like this, back up, a clean wave back down. Keep everything clean, and then you'll know that it's good. It's gonna have a higher probability to be more bullish. Clean waves are happy waves, and when happy waves are really happy, when people come buy the coin, it's going to have a lot better pumps behind it. Okay. So like, for example, XRP's chart, that's not a clean chart, man. That's an ugly chart. That's a real ugly chart, guys. I would not, so let me see what else we got here. Yeah, I meant XMR. Okay, Greg, out here saving bags. Yeah, I did. Hey, Andy Mack, there you are, man. First time I've seen you on the stream, buddy. How you doing, man? Yeah, I actually saved a few people from the Phantom Wrath. I literally twisted their arm, said, dude, you got to sell your Phantom. It's like $2.08. I said, bro, just sell this shit. I'm telling you, do it. And he was just, I said, just do it. He did it. He was like, man, why is it so hard to sell? I'm like, because you got that hopium thing in you, man. You think you're going to miss out, the FOMO thing. You got the FOMO thing in there. You saw it go to $3 and somebody told you it's going to go to $3.60 or $4.20 and then boom, you think you're going to miss it. That's why you don't want to sell it. Buying coins and selling coins is just as difficult. It's just as difficult. It's probably easiest to buy coins, but it's very difficult to sell coins sometimes. Kind of depends on what's going on in the market. Can you check Astar? Guys in chat, what you built bullish on? Crypto God, is Luxo building anything? I have no idea what they're doing. I have no idea. I know there's a good bunch of guys that shill Luxo coin. There's a guy that had something to do with Ethereum, kind of like the Polkadot guy. I don't care what these guys came from or what they do in a bear market. These guys cannot hold up a rock rolling down a mountain during the bear market. This stuff is going to come down. As a matter of fact, it'll take them out. They won't stop it. It will take them out. The bear market can take out anybody. So Theta T-Fuel. Yeah, you wanted Theta, man. Let me check that out. Hold on real quick. Let me stop sharing. I think I got Theta. I have Theta on my list. I was looking at it the other day. I think, man, Theta is like not looking too appealing right now. I thought, huh? Yeah, Theta. Oh, man, you really want me to share this? Hey, man, where are you? Theta and T, Patrick Richard, Theta and T-Field. Patrick Richard, man, you're the, okay, you're the guy out there. So here's the deal, man. You really want me to share this chart on Theta? You sure? It's not looking too hot, man. It's not looking hot at all. Okay, I hope you don't have any Theta coins. All right, I'll show the chart to you. But all right, so here we go. Just a second. Present. All right, Theta. All right, here's Theta's run, guys, and this is the 2-day, and it's one of those coins targeting 0. Okay. Not looking good, man. Not looking good. Not looking good for Theta. Okay. So somebody was giving you some advice on this. So maybe somewhere along the lines, he thought it was bullish too, man, and saw it was still trending down. But yeah, it's got a good shot. It looks like it has a good shot going to 0, guys. So these algos, they do predict things go to 0. Standard Chartered Bank was one of them. It had a chart just like that, and then it went to 0. I think it was Standard Chartered Bank. So, all right, man. So, Patrick Richard, Theta T-Fuel, does that answer your question, man? You want me to look at T-Fuel too? You sure? I would not touch Theta, all right? It's not looking good. So earlier on, you were here, and I showed you the total market cap chart, right? How that chart looks like it's going to need a parachute. Okay, literally, I'm not joking. That's not hyperbolic. So if that's the case with all the cryptos, what do you think is going to happen to Theta? It's not cool. So unfortunately, guys, some of these coins are not going to make, if what's going to happen, what I think could possibly happen, some of these coins are not going to make it. So T-Fuel, I have to check that out, man. What was it? The ticker just T-Fuel? T-Fuel. Binance. Theta Fuel. Well, it's part of Theta. It's going to have the same demise. It's part of Theta. T-Fuel. No wonder it's called T-Fuel. Let's see what we got here. Just a second, man. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. You guys see it, man? You see it? You want me to show you the whole chart? Theta T-Fuel, man.
Is there something else I can help with?
Oh, I don't. That's phone, man. Hold on for a second. So here we got T-Fuel, Theta Fuel.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
You see?
Please say that again.
There you go on a 2-day chart. Theta Fuel. Can you short it? Can you short Theta?
I'm not sure I understand.
Come on, man. What's up with this phone? Go ahead and shut off. All right, so there you go, man. You think this is going to be right? You think those algos are going to be correct? Saying it's going to 0? You sure you want to take that risk? and find out with your own money. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it, man. I wouldn't do it. I would get out, man. I would get out. You know, if you got a loss, just take the loss, move on, man. You know, it is what it is. I do it all the time. Data was bullish last cycle. Greg is savage, laughing his ass off. What about what? About theta? Yeah, man. Hey, look, I didn't have to do too much TA on it. All I had to do is just, sorry, spam this chat. It's all right, Crypto God. There's not too many people in here. There's only 11 people. So here's the deal with theta and theta fuel. If you have them, get rid of them. Don't buy them. And I imagine come 2024, this time next year, they won't be around. Patrick Bags. About theta getting wrecked with Patrick Bags. Oh, yeah, I know. It's just reality, man. It's a reality crypto show is what we have going on here, man. So, you know, I'm like that crypto trader guy says, I'm the most hated man in crypto. You know, he's actually, I like listening to that guy because he's funny as shit. Some of the things they say, you've been on a steady diet on hope and hype you, man. Like, just like, that guy cracks me up. It's kind of like, it's like Cosby Show shit, man. I like laughing and stuff. That's why I watch him sometimes, man. Like, listen to what he's got to say. And his charts, too. Like, he puts like a moonicator and a moon boy chart. He's got a name for everything to do with a moon boy. And when he puts in his thumbnails is like funny too, man. It's like hilarious. So, but I think he missed the November 22 to March of whatever April rally personally. But hey, speaking, hey Greg, Lucky Logan. Hey Greg, speaking of zero, if you're holding some hex, what do you do short term? Asking for a friend. Hello, by the way, PHEX versus are you talking about PHEX versus the 2.1 EHEX price? I haven't been keeping up with PHEX. I actually have some freaking PHEX, and you know, whatever's in there is probably down 80% or something like that, you know. So I don't know, man. I mean, the hex chart, the EHEX chart is not looking good. There's a chance it could go to zero. If you think about that, I mean, like there's two hexes now. Like, not only is cryptocurrency have less people in it, now you have two hex coins, right? You got the EHEX and the PHEX. So by default, more than likely one's going to go away, in my opinion. Probably. I think Richard Hart, he had a plan. Richard Hart is a really smart guy. I'll give him credit. He's a pretty smart guy. And I don't think he realized what was going to be coming in the cryptocurrency market. As a matter of fact, I know he didn't realize. That's why he brought out the coins at the time that he did, because it seemed like it was a bull market. I mean, it had me fooled for a little while, right? Like I thought that like Bitcoin freaking rocketed out of there, right? Like Bitcoin went from 15K to what was it, 25K, like that. Right. And I'm thinking, damn, maybe this is the bull run, you know, but as time went on, it did it. And he was probably thinking the same thing too. And he tried to time it with it. And unfortunately, it wasn't good timing. It was bad timing. So it's going to be very difficult for the Hex community to get new people in the Hex. So basically, the Hex community is probably just going to be the folks that are within crypto. So right now in the cryptoverse, there's no new money coming in. Okay. The data is there. There's no new money. I don't care what anybody tells you. You go look at DeFi Llama and look at it. The stablecoin thing is going down. So nothing's coming in. It's actually leaving, guys. So the only thing that can sustain an ecosystem are the group of people within that ecosystem. Okay. So basically what you're going to be doing is taking money from each other. That's what's going to be going on. And that's what's going on in the crypto space right now, because there's not new people saying, hey, let's come in. They were for a little while back in January, February 22, like new people were coming in. They got in a little bit. There's a little bit of like mania. I mean, I noticed it. Like people are like, hey, man, what do I buy? What do I buy? As a matter of fact, my son bought the bottom of November 22 on like altcoins, like Phantom. I can't remember everything that he bought, and he basically 4x'd his portfolio. And he's like, "What do you think I should do?" I said, "Cash out and go." He's like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, it's going to be bearish. Sorry." And he cashed out and went. And look at it now. So he came in, just listened to me. He just called me up, talked to me. "Hey, what do I do?" And I did that, right? Should have charged him a finder's fee, right? And then now he's out. So whatever, I don't know how much exactly he had, but he 4x'd from the November, December 22 to like March, April, June, something like that. He 4x'd his account. It wasn't a big account. It was probably like 4 or 5 grand. And he got like 20. So out of it. But that's like realistic. That's realistic. Like these guys saying, "Oh, like 10x, 100x, and 50x the coins and stuff like that." I mean, maybe some of them. Some guys got into Caspa, possibly at the bottom, but not very many guys. TradingView can't chart PHEX, so maybe check Hex chart. Yeah, man, the Hex chart doesn't look good, Lucky Logan, man. It's you see that chart that's on my screen right there, the Theta, T-Fuel, Theta? That's a chart that's telling you it's going to zero. It's going to zero. So let me take a look at Hex. See if Hex has any improvement. It's actually EHEX, not PHEX. So, yeah, and I think you're right. I haven't even seen the other PHEX. I haven't seen that. So here we go, Hex. All right, let me stop sharing real quick, guys. All right, I'm going to stop sharing just for a little bit because the TradingView chart is pretty crazy when I'm trying to switch to the other one with the system hooked up. All right. Yeah, it's not looking good for Hex. So the algos are going like crazy down here at the bottom. I'll show you. Hex chart. Good shot. It could be going to zero. Now, the thing is, too, that you have to consider for Hex is that this is not the whole chart. So this could be wrong, okay? Because Hex chart actually starts way down here. Hex chart actually looks like this, guys. Okay? It actually looks like that. This is missing a big chunk right here. Okay? So it actually starts right down there. So I don't know if this is going to be accurate, but if this was just the chart, more likely it'd be going to zero on the Hex chart. So, all right. You know, the deal is on that pump is where to sell Hex on that pump right there. So, all right, guys. Hex community has kind of adopted PL's version of Hex. Yeah, exactly. It's apparent. It's apparent because if the chart's telling me EHEX is going to zero, more than likely that's probably what's going to have to happen. And the EHEX is already pumped, so go over to get the PHEX and get that to pump. I feel like Richard will run circles around SEC. He might be able to talk better than him, but the problem Richard is going to have with that is that the SEC is a federal government and they have unlimited resources. They're just gonna make him waste all his money. That's the game that they play. It's not about even if the SEC knows that they're wrong, they'll just keep going and he'll spend all the money, like he's got to have his lawyer send just one letter. It's going to cost him $300, $400, $500 just to do this letter for the SEC because it's going to be a federal. You have to get an attorney that does federal, so they're expensive. All right, Crypto Trader's latest video. He says BTC heading to AK. Actually, he says that he doesn't really know. He's like me. He thinks that it's going to go break the lows, but he doesn't know for sure. So you can't know for sure. I can't know for sure either. But I think on a probability scale of 60, 70%, I think Bitcoin is going to break the lows. And if so, then the target would be about 8 to 12 or 13K, in my opinion. because I don't think Bitcoin's. So the first wave that it did off of the November 21, that was a very dramatic. It had a mania, and then it rolled over and it dropped real hard, and then did a correction and dropped real hard again. I think this one is not going to be as quite as dramatic. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be more like, on an altcoin, they go kind of like altcoins kind of go like this. They drop, and then they do a correction, and then they drop, and then they start doing something, and then it kind of goes like that. They go like that at the end. I think Bitcoin more than likely would do something like that. So it might just go down to 8. I know some other guys are saying maybe 3K. I mean, you have to look at the chart. Realistically, it's Bitcoin's going to have a. Let me stop sharing. Bitcoin's going to have a lot of support down there, guys, in those areas. A lot of support. So from its all previous history, and when you have all that support, it's usually not like you see. Here we go. I'll show you on Bitcoin here, guys. I'll show you. Share screen, and I want to share Bitcoin. There we go. So Bitcoin has all this support down here, and 3K is all the way down there, guys. It's all the way. It's right there. Okay, so that right there is 12K. So it has all this support through here. So it's not like it's just going to go right down there to 3K. It's really probably going to have to grind down there. So if Bitcoin's going to do a move like this over here, and you can see this chart on the weekly is kind of projecting that, but it's not that deep. Okay, so like this over here, I would say 11K, 12K, 8K, probably right in this area would be my guess for Bitcoin. That would be an area, and 6K maybe too. 6K right there. Let me see. Yeah. I would say that would be the zone. That would be the zone if Bitcoin's going to break the low. So I'm actually, if Bitcoin goes down and doesn't break 15K, I'm actually going to be surprised that doesn't happen. But I will be paying attention. I will be paying attention to the whole situation there to see. I think it'll be kind of obvious, I think, when you see the wave go down after it gets done with this topping process that Bitcoin's in. And this is going to be a long topping process, guys. It's not, Bitcoin's not going to start these waves until probably March of 24, if you can believe it. January, February, or March, possibly. So Bitcoin's going to go sideways. Up here at the top, it's projected to go sideways for a long time, guys. Up here, you can see. You see this whole area, and now it's here, and then it's gonna. You see how long we've been sitting in these waves, guys? Okay, how long? Sometimes Bitcoin doesn't do anything for a week. It just went sideways right there. This type of wave pattern, wave movement, is going to be going on until maybe January or February. Okay, so. And then the downtrend will happen. So you'll actually be in a trend. Right now, we are trendless. This is the most difficult time to be in markets, guys, is when you don't have a trend. You either a downtrend or you want an uptrend, especially for trading. And when it's going like this is not good for trading. Not at all. Not at all, guys. So luckily for Bitcoin, it makes these massive moves like it did on that wave. I was still bearish. Richard wins or pays a fine. It could moon. Yeah. Maybe. Do I like any crypto? What do you mean? Like, do I have a favorite crypto or something like that? I mean, whatever pumps is what I like. How low will GLQ go? I have no idea, Machine Wash. I have no idea on any of those smaller coins for the long term. Lucky Logan, not a problem. You can look at PHEX chart on page Deck Screener. Oh, okay. Yeah, Deck Screener. I'd be totally caught off guard if I wasn't in your. I would be totally caught off guard if I wasn't in your Discord group. Yeah, I know. I know. Thanks for acknowledging that, Craig. Yeah, actually, it's actually not going to even be this bad right now because there's not many people here. But in November 21, a lot of people were caught off guard. So, all right, guys, how long has this been going on? Can we look at Engine? Hope it looks better than Theta. Yeah, Engine Coin looks a lot better. Let me check it out. Check it out real quick, guys. Let me find the chart on Engine Coin. Engine Coin's a strong coin. Pretty strong coin. GameFi space. It's a pretty strong coin. I don't see Engine Coin going to zero or anything like that. Let me see here. Make sure I got the whole chart on Engine Coin. And hold on for a second, guys. I'm looking to see if I got the whole chart here. Yeah, Engine Coin is just gonna. There, here we go. Here we go. Now I got the whole chart. Here we are. Let me show you Engine Coin. So here's Engine Coin. And you can see it's just going to do this, thing where an asset just nobody's interested in it anymore type thing. And then it'll get back over here. And once it's ready for the bull market, it'll get out of there. It looks like it's going to settle right on top of here. 20 cents. 20 cents, more than likely. So you can see on Engine Coin, right? Here's Engine Coin's connector wave. Okay. And then this is the wave down. Here's this connector wave. And now it's finishing it off. And just come right down here. So lots of support. Maybe there's a lot of people that are holding on to this coin, maybe, I would say, that are over here and are still over here. Usually that's a signal when it goes like this. And all these long-term holders that are over here, this is what causes this. Usually, that's the support from those holders from this price action, and it's over here. So, Engine Coin looks like, if this is the whole chart, I think that it is. Engine Coin probably, I would think, is going to do halfway decent in the next bull run. Now, will it break all-time highs? I don't know, man. I can't answer that. The odds are against it. It better be a top-notch, exceptional coin. Cardano did it, so it is possible. It is possible. I think, didn't Litecoin do it too in 2021 or 2020? I think Litecoin. I would be, can we look at Engine? Yeah, no, not a problem. All right, guys, we have about 10 people in the chat. So does that answer your thing about Engine? So basically just, you don't want to buy Engine Coin right now, even though it might only go down 4 cents, right? Why? Wait till Bitcoin goes into a bull run to go buy it. And don't waste your money on it right now. You'll just be sitting on coins. That's how I see it with that. So it wouldn't be a good use of your capital is what I'm saying, So you could take that money and put it elsewhere and make money with that money and then go back and get more Engine Coins. So like you could take Bitcoin, right? You could sell Bitcoin at 69,000 and let's say you had $10,000 worth of Bitcoin and then you short some and then you get 20,000, let's say. You double your money on your short, maybe, right? Now you can get twice as much Bitcoin at the bottom, as an example. Yeah, no, not a problem, Machine Wash. I do appreciate that for you guys stopping in, man. and checking things out. And obviously, we have some people here that are open-minded to the reality of what's really going on in crypto. Because, man, I tell you what, man, this whole bullishness, 100x coins going to be popping off. Get ready for the next bull run. You're going to be waiting for a little while for that. But I mean, it could happen right after the halving event. It could start. It could start after the halving event, right? So sometime in 2024 is what I would say. Between June and September is a time frame I'd be looking at right now. Tentative. It might be earlier. I don't think so though, because the problem is Bitcoin is going to be in this topping pattern. So all this time is going to just be wasted with Bitcoin going sideways. So you got to realize we're in August right now, guys, and Bitcoin be going sideways all the way into January or February. And then it can start the downtrend again. So that's what happens with markets, man. Markets, not only do they lose people's money, bear markets specifically, they take people's money, is that they frustrate people out. That's why no new money's coming into crypto, guys. That's the reality of it. No new money's coming in because there's no excitement. Where's the excitement in crypto? It's not here. There's nothing exciting in crypto right now, right? Except to wait a long time, and people don't like to wait. That's why they're in crypto. For a lot of people, they don't want to wait. They want to make the money like that, and they can't do it right now. So, and using the narrative to, let's buy these coins because in the next bull run they're going 100x, so I'm going to accumulate. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. You wait for Bitcoin to go bullish, and then you go check out your altcoins. Okay, you're not gonna miss. You're not gonna miss on anything. So it's the way I see it. All right. So, guys, all right, man. I appreciate you. How long I've been doing this thing, anyhow, man? Don't know, man. Where's my time on here? Which crypto analyst you respect? Crypto analysts. That's a good question, Crypto God. The crypto trader is actually pretty darn good. I just think that he missed the November 22 to the April, basically little mini bull run, if you want to call it that, the big bounce. I think he missed that. I think he was shocked by it. He probably won't admit it. I think he was really surprised how high it went. He's actually pretty darn good. Who else is there? Garrett's always actually pretty good. He's really good at finding support level areas on cryptos. Him doing an analysis on crypto, for the most part, is kind of correct. But I mean, I prefer to have guys like him around because he's got a real big following and he's a shining star in this crypto space. And one of the things you want to do is you want to pay attention to the big shining stars in the markets because they're going to say something and most people are going to believe that. And when the big shining stars say something, you already know that that's probably not going to happen. Just like he said, Bitcoin was going to 12K, right? So I knew, I kept that. That's why everybody was repeating it, is because a guy like him said that Bitcoin was going to 12K. So then everybody else was like, what is that? Follow the leader type thing and saying it too. So, but Gareth Holloway is actually really, really good. So you could say that I respect him. Let me see what else is there, man. Throw some other names out there, man. So as far as it depends on how you want to look at it too. So there's some other analysts I think that would be better than me at maybe a certain chart on crypto. So you can't be good at all. You be good at a few charts, but what I'm saying is there's somebody might be when you follow a specific asset for a long, long time, you get really, really good and familiar with that asset and you can chart it really, really well. So kind of depends. But as far as a macro analysis of everything that's going on, I'm trying to think of somebody else that I think they got it halfway right. There's another guy that's pretty good that I finally rolled across. It's called Cowboy Trades. Cowboy Trades is actually pretty decent too. He doesn't really go into depth on analysis, but he puts the macro all together to make sense. He explains why Bitcoin is going to extend into a bear market, and he goes through the macro. Now here's why, the Fed's doing this, and he goes into the bonds and a little bit more deeper analysis of it. And he's right. He's right. What's coming is headwinds for tech stocks and risk assets. And plainly, right now, if you look at Bitcoin's chart and cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is not an asset class of choice right now at all. It's not. That's why no new money's coming in. It's not an asset class of choice. So the good news is that after this is all over with, you'll be able to get really cheap coins. The only thing that you don't have on your side is you won't lose any money if you're not in the market, right? You won't lose any money if you're not in the market. You got out. You're like, okay, I'm protecting myself. However, the thing that's going to be the issue is the time. The time. So, all right, guys, that is Crypto Crew University. Oh, Crypto Kirby. I haven't seen Crypto Kirby in a real long time. Crypto Crew University is, yeah, he's okay, man. Yeah, he's all right. He's okay. He's kind of, real general. Doesn't go into too much detail, but he's real general. He just makes really good videos too. He probably has a professional do his videos. So that's going to attract a lot of attention right there. And then I don't know who WTC is. Who is that? Who's WTC? He's Moon Boy. You talking about Crypto Crew University? Capo. No, Capo really screwed up his analysis. Crypto is hilarious. Yeah, I don't know who WTC is or what you're trying to say there. Crypto Kirby. Oh, you're driving? Okay. Another run the other way from NASA's. Okay. So, but yeah, I mean, there's some that are out there that are pretty good, but like at the end of the day, guys, like trying to find the bottom and tops on markets, you're going to be in the minority every single time. The bottom area is going to be the minority in the markets. It's like that every time. And the top, it's the same thing for the top. If you are with the masses, the masses are going to say it's going to continue to go up at the top, and the masses are going to say it's going to continue to go down at the bottom. It happens every time. We're living it right now, right? Aren't we living it right now? Aren't they all saying that Bitcoin's going up to 250K? Even though you have all the signs of everything that was going on in 2021, the ETFs are coming out. That's a narrative. It's going to blow up Bitcoin. They're going to buy all the Bitcoin, so it's going to go here. And then you have these other things that pop up too with it. So, yeah, it's all the same narrative all over. It's like a replay. So it's easy to spot once you pull yourself outside of that, and you're looking from the outside in, and you see it. It's very easy to spot. And then you're like, oh man, time to start thinking about looking for a top. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping in, man. Asking some questions, looking at some charts and things like that. I wanted to try to do. Let me stop sharing. I wanted to try to do some. This thing's awfully bright, isn't it? Dang, man. That thing's really bright. Hold on for a sec. I got a little cord to it. I got this. Let me see what we got going on here. Come on, man. There we go. Yeah, man. Wow, that thing was way too bright. So the deal is that what the heck was I going to say, man? I lost my train of thought. That light took everything out. So, I wanted to start doing live streams during the week rather than on the weekend or Sunday morning because, Bitcoin's just going sideways. It's probably going to go sideways some more. Probably. It's even going sideways right now. So I don't know what the heck I'm trying to do here. But basically what I'm trying to say is that I was going to do it in the weekday because a lot of people can't make it on the weekend. And then Bitcoin is, it's supposed to be doing something during the week. But except it only lasts for an hour because that candle that Bitcoin had, that candle took 1 hour to complete. So we had 1 hour of action. And now we're back to the sideways grind, unfortunately. All right, guys. Hey, man, thanks for showing up, man.